Mirror warning alert. I always thought my reflection was a little slow, but when it started moving before I did, I realized it might be trying to warn me about something standing behind me. This all started last week, when I was closing up the cafe where I work the night shift. The place is mostly glass, mirrored panels everywhere, so you get used to seeing yourself from every angle. I'd always caught glimpses of my reflection lagging a split second behind, which I chalked up to exhaustion or poor lighting. But lately, my reflection had started to get ahead of me. Last night, as I wiped down the counter, I noticed in the long mirror by the espresso machine that my reflection's hand moved to grab a rag before I even reached for it. I froze, watching as my mirrored self calmly finished cleaning, eyes flicking up to meet mine with what looked like urgency. I spun around, the cafe empty, just the steady hum of the fridge and the glow of the streetlights outside. My own hand was trembling, still gripping the wet cloth. That's when the reflection mouthed something. At first, I thought it was my name, but its lips kept moving, silent and desperate. I leaned in, trying to make out the words, when the lights flickered and I caught a shadow darting behind my reflection, not behind me. My reflection's eyes went wide with terror, and it started banging on the glass from the inside, as if trying to break through. I stood rooted, heart pounding, as the shadow crept closer to it. Suddenly, everything went dark except for the mirror, where my reflection was now screaming and clawing at the glass. I felt icy breath on my neck, and something unseen gripped my shoulders. I tried to turn, but my body wouldn't move, only my reflection could, and it was being dragged away into the darkness by the shadow, leaving the surface completely empty. Now, every mirror I pass just shows darkness, and sometimes, if I listen closely, I can still hear my own voice calling for help from the other side.